Oasis Audio presents The Last Queen, Elizabeth II's 70-year battle to save the House of Windsor, by Clive Irving. Read for you by Simon Vance. Preface. Queen Elizabeth II is the longest-reigning monarch in British history, and will likely be the last Queen of England. No British monarch has faced such an extended and turbulent period of change. The Queen adapted as best she could, but often seemed out of touch. The advisers who served her did not help. Throughout her reign, egregious family secrets threatened to break cover. Behind the throne, two sides of the royal bloodline competed for influence, and the lives of her heir and second son have become the stuff of scandal. It sometimes seemed that the monarchy would not survive, but somehow it did. My personal perspective on the Queen is shaped by the coincidence that my career as a journalist has run parallel with the years of her reign. During that time, fawning and obsequious coverage and automatic public deference gave way to aggressive and intrusive worldwide scrutiny. Royal journalism became the most profitable stream of celebrity journalism, and the royal family assumed the role of a compulsively viewable soap opera. Consequently, it became difficult to see the Queen's life clearly and fairly because of the way it was conveyed in the terms and language of the tabloid circus that now always follows the family. This book is partly the story told from the inside of that conflict, of its toll on the monarchy, and of the real stories that lie hidden behind the noise. Chapter 1. The Accidental Queen. Windsor Castle, 19th of May, 2018. The wedding of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle is as glorious as any in the long line of British royal pageants. The gushing TV commentators from every corner of the world all agree that nobody does it better than the British royal family. Even the weather cooperates with peerless blue skies, and Windsor Castle provides a spectacular backdrop, part Game of Thrones, part Camelot. It certainly has the qualities of a fairy tale, a narrative layered with legend, fantasy, tragedy, intrigue, and resilience. However, the real star here is not taking the vows, but instead sits in a pew, brightly dressed and wonderfully behatted. The Queen has outlived even the venerable Victoria in her duration on the throne, and is now a monarch who seems to be above reproach. I have covered the royal family as a reporter and critic for decades. Now I am reporting on the wedding for the Daily Beast, based in New York, and I marvel. St. George's Chapel, Windsor, became, for the first time in its long history, host to a new kind of rainbow coalition, ranging from doddery old dukes to the exuberance of a gospel choir, rocking the place with "Stand By Me." And all of this was pure Diana. Metaphorically, Diana burned down the penitential structure that had attempted to restrain her. Harry and Meghan will now enjoy and represent the spirit of that brave rebellion. It is a thought that seems to strike many onlookers. Princess Diana, the bewitching beauty who died as the People's Princess, seems to be the absent but spiritual architect of this apparent transformation in the appearance of the House of Windsor, and this joyous display of love and ancient ritual. But Prince Harry knew the underlying reality. Some time before, he said that being king or queen is a job that nobody in their right mind would want. His brother William, however, had no choice. His turn would come, while Harry and his new bride would have to try to find their own place in the system. Of course, neither was there any choice available to Queen Elizabeth II, and it would be pointless to ask her if she ever regretted it. But at that moment in St. George's Chapel, she could reflect that she had carried the monarchy through many rough patches, and that it was still intact. She must also have known that she was probably the last queen her country would ever see. The Queen's accession to the throne was accidental. It came about because her father was obliged to replace Edward VIII when he abdicated, and Princess Elizabeth, as the elder of George VI's two daughters, automatically had the same fate as her father thrust upon her.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?